beak.
I love that sound.
Time for a beverage. Yeah.
Here goes.
It's bound to work. Okay, we're heading towards the Pope's Knob. It's right out there.
Mmm.
Even though you could never really catch it in video.
Yeah. Something Pope-like.
Yeah. As in wise?
I don't want to debate Donald Trump.
Okay. This semicircle of Saguaro and Ocotillo was built as part of the Hovadar homestead. It's actually pretty impressive. It was built in the 50s, or began in the 50s, by Barbara Hovadar. Her husband and she were mining in the area and had a small homestead. She was apparently a botanist and did all of the gardening here. They were mining for gold and silver, but all they ever found was manganese, and worked it for several years. There was a tragic accident where a couple of the daughters were killed, and kind of fell apart after that. But it sure was impressive. We kind of thought of it as a cactus hinge. There's a genetic mutation in saguaro cactuses that very rarely produce a crested top. And I think I see one. We visited several cabins on our trip. This is the first one we came to, called the Hoodoo Cabin. It was built in 1940, I believe, from a kit. You can still see the medallions inside that show the order of construction. We didn't find the instructions themselves, but anyway, it was kind of interesting. It was built by ranchers as a line cabin, so that the people that were checking on the fences and finding lost cattle and so forth would have a place to stay. Here was the bunk area. Around the outside of the bunk area, there were these folding shutters that could be lifted up completely, making it sort of like a fenced porch. So it would be nice and breezy in the evening and shaded all during the day. Then they close it down and fire up that wood-burning stove for the winters. That was pretty interesting. A little further down the road, we stopped at the KofA cabin. KofA stands for King of Arizona Mine. And back in the 30s, this was being set up as a refuge for bighorn sheep. There was a sort of a push in the area to save the bighorns. And this was built by Civilian Conservation Corps in 1939. It was mostly Native Americans from the area that worked on that team, and they built watering holes and a nearby dam. Pretty nice. And the last cabin that we came across was actually at the other side of Bighorn Pass, and that's a bighorn there you're looking at. This was built by Jack Wilbanks, who was a homesteader and rancher. He was just a cowboy at the time he built this. Wanted to bring his family up here. In the early 30s, there were a lot of grasslands in the area. Just happened to have been pretty wet years. He tried and tried to make it here, but eventually the drought set in and became a lot more like what it looks today. So they couldn't really make it, and but the cabin still stands. Back on the road, we're going up Bighorn Pass here, about to make our second campsite.
And
So we're
what did you put in the chili? And there was obviously
the
chili.
marinade. This is my patented secret
Oh, we don't get to know then.
Mexican sauce, which is chili powder,
We get to know some of it.
Mexican oregano, and cumin. I mean, that's, and then limes.
That was it.
A little salt. And that's
Some
it.
lime and salt, you know. Paprika.
No, but we have the Pope's blood, which is smoked cayenne sauce from the Pope, whoever that might be.
Secret. No one will ever know who the Pope is. I hear he's got beautiful feet, though.
He does indeed. Okay, so now is the fun part, which is just waiting for this to sizzle. Come on.
It'll get there.
It can't be fast enough.
And then you're going to chop it up into like fajita-sized chunks.
Yeah.
Put it on toast with our salsa that was just made.
Yeah.
We should probably show the viewers our little bowl of salsa. I don't know how close I have to get to for you to be able to see it. Oh,
Oh,
what?
it's a bird chirping out there.
He probably smells the skirt steak going, God damn, that smells good.
It sounds like a vegetarian bird to me,
No.
or flycatcher.
Well, he's doing a good job because we haven't been bothered by any flies tonight.
Well, there were a few around until he came on the job.
That's right.
I was in a place in Livingston, Montana that served him like that, a brisket mix, and man, it was his best burger.
Oh, and then, oh, I see what you said. They grind it together raw and then make
Yeah,
a burger. I
yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
I get you. Cool.
But this cannot be beaten for carne asada because normally it's a little tough, but not when it's this Wagyu stuff. It's gonna like melt in your mouth. Oh.
Well, it's just a fucking corn tortilla. So, you just... See, I mean,
Just
these
do
are
it.
still very foldable. They're not cooked yet. Yeah.
Just put them on.
Throw some on there.
Okay, you work on that, and I'll go chop this up.
Okay. Now this one over here, see, it's real crispy. It smells like burnt popcorn. How many of these you gonna eat?
You know, honestly, two.
Yeah, I'll probably eat at least two. I'm gonna throw two extras on just because. Yeah, this is getting perfect. This is getting perfect. The heat is just right because you can go nice and slow. Smell the corn. Yeah, right? It's getting there.
All right, so we got Pope's blood.
Ooh.
All right, gotta show the camera. That is our flank steak. I mean, I don't know if you could see that perfectly pink salsa and Pope's blood. Don't forget the Pope's blood, which is smoked cayenne hot sauce.
Ooh, that pico looks great. I wonder who made that.
I've heard the Pope is
The
one who
Pope
delivered that.
contributed.
Yeah. I don't even want that much. Just another, like half of one.
Thank you, Lane. Thank you, Phil. Again. This actually could use just a little more lime in it.
Got plenty of limes.
Too lazy to get up. I was asking you to do it.
See, that was a test of who's the laziest. I
Right.
won.
Yes, you did. You are a wiener.
Now is the point of the evening where you have to tell your campfire story.
Me? You mean me?
Yeah, you're supposed to have been preparing that all day.
Sorry, I was watching for rocks.
That's true.
I had fun. I really did. It was quite relaxing, actually.
And very good core workout.
Shirt you had on, right?
I checked there.
Yeah, well.
This is the last stages of the sunset.
Is there a launch?
That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Me too.
It's probably a light shining through clouds, maybe?
It's moving though, and it's got a fucking tail. It's going off the horizon. I wonder if it was a rocket launch.
Cheers.
Thank you. Gracias.
Oh, yeah. I can feel my brain expanding, soaking up all that caffeine.
This is far better than heroin any day.
Any day.
Yes.
Not that we would know.
Just saying.
How many spikes did we have? Went all the way through it. Like I got 3 or 4 spikes go straight into the bottom of my shoe. And fortunately, it's thick enough that they don't go through. Those, on the other hand, has any gone all the way through yet?
Yeah, one did this morning.
Oh, jeez.
Little bastards, they're like little brads. They're about that long and they don't break.
Yeah, they're. And then I couldn't find my Leatherman.
I had one stuck right in the cuticle of my thumb. I was ready to just chop my whole hand off.
Yeah, and if I could find my Leatherman, we could do that.
We had an axe.
Oh, that's true.
We weren't thinking very far.
Yeah, we'll have plan B. Well, hope everybody's having a nice breakfast themselves. This is our breakfast.
And not a bad thing.
Okay.
Have you seen the work of a true master yet?
Master of?
Stacker, master stacker, an auteur.
Well, you. We've seen a lot of stacking out here, but I wouldn't call it master.
This puts those, you know, plebes to.
Where is it? Where are you pointing?
That's right. It's so subtle. That's what makes it masterful.
Oh, holy.
From this angle, it looks like an impossible balance.
Okay, so we have to get a closer look at what a master stacker can do. Look at that. It hovers above the cactus like it's not touching. That's a thing of beauty, an artwork. Here we're looking at the first agave we've seen in KofA. Very tall bloom. We're getting near the top of the pass now, and this is way steeper than it looks. And I also suspect it's slippery in rain, so watch out for that. I guess we can laugh about it now that we drove over it already. That would be pretty nasty if you weren't driving on the opposite side of the road. We went by it before we even noticed it.
I think we would have had a really more spectacular time if Lane had been here.
I have to agree. He is a fun guy. Ooh. Southern KofA Mountains. Uh-oh. Watch out for that big hole in the road. I think we have to hit those. Well, there's a good camp. Decent view. Mark that on the map. Navigator.